Hello.
Hi, welcome to What's New Today. My name is Ed. We have K here and David too here. Yeah, K is looking like he's like short, right? Okay, so this is our height thing. All right. So today we're looking at what is trending on Twitter.
What's trending on Twitter?
Twitter. A lot is trending. Okay,
A lot is trending.
Apparently we have let me see. We have Finance Minister trending. What did he do?
Taxes, yeah.
Taxes. Are you paying taxes again? After we paid, the last one we paid was what?
COVID levy, NHIS.
Okay, so what is the finance minister saying? Let's see. Woo. Okay, so the finance minister is saying that Ghanaians, every Ghanaian, in fact, if you are a Ghanaian, if you hold a Ghanaian passport, if you eat fufu and banku,
What of Ghanaians that do not eat fufu and banku?
they are not Ghanaians. Every Ghanaian must eat
That's
fufu and
racist.
No, wait. So is it mandatory?
banku.
Did he say it's
It
mandatory?
wasn't mandatory. It was
It says
suggestion.
contribute
Oh.
100 Ghana a month to help build National Cathedral, government to Ghanaians.
This from the preamble, if you remember, when he was asked what fund is he going to use to build the cathedral tax,
Yeah.
and he said that he's going to get donations from
Yeah.
civil society and from churches and the rest. And I don't know if you remember, we had some of our big pastors that time pledging that they were going to help. I remember Archbishop Duncan Williams was also spearheading the committee at a point in time.
Yeah.
So yes, we've had all those people,
So now the bottom line is the government is asking Ghanaians, I mean me, you, and you, that we should contribute 100 Ghana towards the National Cathedral.
It's not mandatory, is it? It's just
especially somebody like me that I'm a rich man in transit, you understand? I'm still getting there. This 100 cities a month is a big deal. 100
Like,
cedis is
For a rich
not-
man like you,
Yeah, I mean rich in transit. In transit.
Is it like a month-on-month contribution?
Yes, man. 100.
hold on. Are you sure it's monthly
He
contribution?
said 100 cities every month.
A month?
Yes,
Whoa!
to help build the cathedral. My light bill is even 85 cities. When it's 90, then I'm crying.
Whoa! Do I have money? Let me see. Let me see if I can move the finance minister. Where's my
No,
phone?
wait. So, well, let's slow down. Guys. Slow down. It's very important that we all slow down and get this straight.
Slow down.
So,
baby.
One eternity later.
so like seriously, the National Cathedral is usually, going to be built by the state.
No.
Basically, it's going to be built by the state. No, wait.
Okay.
It's basically
I'm
going to
young
be
here.
built by the
So
state.
you go.
It's basically going to be by the state. But we are Ghanaians and we are not supposed to be spectators, says the president.
Okay.
We need to be citizens. So he's come, he's come to appeal to our conscience, to contribute. And it's not mandatory. I earlier on wanted to know, like it's not mandatory. So I just don't want us to draw conclusions here, because somebody like me, I'm Ken, wherever you are, I'm ready to contribute my 100 cedi. I don't know where to contribute that money. Is there a Momo number?
He'll give you the moon, don't worry.
See.
Calm down.
See.
Calm
Well,
down.
look at
Your
this.
finance should give
Look
you
at this.
But hold on. Let me correct something.
No,
quickly.
hold on.
If you don't mind. If you said the state would build it, I will
Yes.
not argue with you. But saying the state would fund it, if you're implying the state to fund it, the Minister of Finance at the time emphasized that the state is not going to fund it. They are looking at private individuals, churches,
Exactly.
and
Yes.
general public.
But we are
to fund
private
it.
individuals.
Okay.
Private individuals
Hold
in
on.
the state.
Me, that is not even my point. My point is, why are we going to finance this building? No, what is the benefit?
We are benefits.
Yes.
No, I mean the benefits are enormous. I'm a Christian and I need to be biased on this. The benefit of a cathedral is enormous. When you go to
It's when you go to
when you go to other countries like when you go to Spain, when you go to Italy, when you go to the Vatican, a lot of these cathedrals are there. People go in there. They go. Recently,
at the time they were not built by the state. They were built by the
That is
well, I don't want.
That is
to
not
go
even my
there.
argument. When you go to these places too, they don't have schools under trees. They don't have school people sitting on bare floor. Why don't we emulate that?
Yeah, so you can have that argument. My point here is that you are looking at priorities, but this is also you can't trash it. You are trying to trash it, and
I'm not trying to trash it. Well, if the government says you want to build cathedral and it's not the taxpayers' money, I don't have a problem with it. That is okay. But then, for you to tell we Ghanaians, we don't have, potable drinking water to drink. We don't have proper roads. We don't have good schools for our kids to attend to. That we should donate 100 cedis every month to this project.
Okay, wait.
In Obidim's voice, are you seriously?
Wait. You know the Malaysian story.
Yes, Matan Mohammed and Malaysia.
You know the Malaysian story, and you know how they built Malaysia. You know how citizens had to.
But it was true a strong hand. It was true what somebody would call a benevolent dictatorship. The government ordered, and the citizens complied.
Yes.
There was no option to say maybe let me think about it.
Yes.
The government said go and do this, and the people went to do it.
And it worked.
Yes, there were consequences if you chose not to anyway. But yes, let's continue.
I get it. So based on that, I'm trying to tell you that it takes masses to put in an effort.
So bottom line,
you
you agree to pay 100 cedis.
Uncle Ken.
Oh, he said he's ready to pay.
Uncle Ken said.
Are you ready to pay 100 cedis every month?
Wait.
I have the number.
No, are you pledging that you will pay 100 cedis every
No, I'm
month?
not pledging.
He said he has the money. I'll
Are you
give him the
promising?
number.
Like every month.
Are you promising
I'll
that
give him the number.
you pay 100 cedis?
I'll give you the number, okay? The name that will come on
No,
it
look.
is Darby on behalf of.
Let's get on record. Okay, are you promising that you're going to donate 100 cedis to the National Cathedral?
It's not a promise. It is not a pledge. But this is not casting stones. If
You have 100 cedis now.
I have 100 cedis.
Oh, you said you had at the beginning. You said you had 100 cedis in your
No,
pocket.
so I'm saying that I am not pledging.
Okay, so
But once I have 100 cedis and for this cause, I'm ready.
So let it be known, K will be paying 100 cedis. We don't know when, we don't know how, but he will be paying 100 cedis at least from now to the end of the year. Can operator, you can expect some 100 cedis. Okay. Are you gonna pay 100 cedis?
As a rich man in transit, 100 cedis is nothing for me. You understand? If I just need 1 billion more to become a billionaire, you understand?
Okay.
So monies like this do not.
Okay,
really
so for
matter.
me, what I'm gonna do is, if the more views I get, then I'm gonna pay. In fact, if I get 1 million views, I'm gonna pay 1,000.
All right, guys. So
Then
at
that's
this point, because I want to get this underway, I'm at the side of the government. Subscribe so that this channel is going to grow and get more money. Then Ed can pay so that the cathedral.
Okay,
So what happens to your tithes?
Which tithes?
The tithes, when you're taking the money to the 1,000 cedis to the cathedral, don't forget there's a tithe to the house.
The 1,000 I'm going to give to God, I should bribe God on top of it with tithes.
No, you're not bribing God for tithes. Young man, tithe is not bribery.
Alright, let's look at what people were saying on Twitter. So we have Oscar here. Oscar saying this government is really not serious at all. Let's talk about something that will help we'll say National Cathedral.
But somebody
That sounds like
National Cathedral will help. And what's the name? Sweetwater Israel.
No, this is Oscar.
Oscar
said that.
Oscar, don't do that. Uncle K here is telling you that it's gonna work, man.
Wow. Already someone has put up some number for the contribution. I don't know whether the code is correct, but it's like someone has put
the number that is there, it doesn't resemble.
No, I mean
it cannot be correct. It cannot be correct.
please, if you send money to Lukman, to Debbie, it's at your own risk. Do not send any National Cathedral money to Debbie.
Charlie, let's see who is that? Mackenzie Bennington. He says that Ghana pa the play day one leaders them high top one. How can you tell me to contribute 100 Ghana every month for the construction of a national cathedral? Now at the end of the month, how much money they save? Did we make the promise with you? Moi, oh God.
We didn't make the promise with you.
I mean, how can you insult? I mean, it's a no-go area. No insult.
Ahmed is saying that what impact would a national cathedral bring to Ghanaian youth? There's children still learning under trees. Are we safe from this our wicked leaders who fix the country? So that's what Ahmed is saying.
Fix the country. We've not ended that yet. It's still a good reminder to fix the country anyway.
Can I read? He said DOA. The finance minister can operate. The finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta wants Ghanaians to donate 100 Ghana each month to build a national cathedral. My question. So which money were they going to use in paying the first and second lady? Anna Meboa.
I'm thinking about it and I'm
This guy is a legend. He's Anna Meboa.
So, but on a real though, you see, we can still talk to the first ladies. Ken Ofori-Atta can actually send, a petition to the first ladies that the money that they have been allocated to them that they have rejected, if they can redivert it through the number that I'll provide.
We will not even agree for them to use the money we're going to use to pay the first ladies.
Let me finish talking. So they'll redirect the funds through the number I'll provide so that I and Kim.
Israel is saying
we want to build a national cathedral.
Listen to what the guy is saying. He's saying something.
Okay.
Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta thinks 100 Ghana is cheap like that. He won't even start from 20 Ghana as contribution for the National Cathedral.
He continued saying that contributing 100 Ghana for the National Cathedral is another scam proposed by the Finance Minister.
So which was the first scam?
I don't know.
For 20 Ghana, I can consider, because 20 Ghana cedis every month. It caters for some of the funds we.
Okay, so on a more serious note, if we're gonna contribute to build a national asset as the National Cathedral, as it was proposed, can't we do that for other things that we are facing as a country?
I believe the idea in itself, all for one for all, makes sense. But to begin with, this is something we should have been looking at the community level. And I don't think we need a finance minister. This is actually a call to our conscience. You don't need a finance minister to tell us. So you look at your community, you need a school. Yes, there are a couple of unemployed men there. So 2 hours, 3 hours out of their time, they go, they mold some blocks, put up a proper shelter. I'm not talking about trees, like a proper shelter from the things around, because people within that community are developing their own community. Yes, it's our government's duty to do so, but definitely our government has showed us that they lack that ability or that initiative, and it puts in the onus back on us. Actually, if you are not ready to build your community, if you are not ready to contribute for yourself, they themselves will not do it for you.
On that note, Mokowizi says, are you contributing your 100 Ghana for the building of National Cathedral? So your last words.
Yes, like I rightly said. I mean, from next month. I don't know. Yes, so
I'll give you the number. Don't worry. Let's go.
Once the number pops out somewhere, once I see it,
you will definitely see it.
Yeah, once I see it, definitely I think my contribution can go.
Luqman, how about you?
You see, as a rich man in transit, I will, but not now. I'm waiting for my 1 billion. It's coming.
So as I said, able to watch this video and hit 1 million thousand to Ken Ofori-Atta. Nothing more, nothing less. All right. On that note, thank you for watching. What's new today? We'll
All
come
right.
away sometime again.
Like, subscribe. We love you.
Thank you.